Today I'll be taking a look at two of the LEGO Super Mario sets, the Desert Pokey and the Whomps Lava Trouble. My name is Brian Saviano here for Beyond the Brick, and I'm going to start with set number 71364, Whomps Lava Trouble, which is very fitting considering that the Whomp, at least as I know it, is from Super Mario 64. And this set retails for $20 and has 133 pieces in it. And you get, obviously, the Whomp, you get the Lava Buddy, or Lava Bubble, as it actually is called. And the notable blocks in here are the Slide, which I have seen before in the starter course and a couple other sets as well. And the new thing is the P-Switch. You have the Whomp, which has a printed face right there, so make sure you realize that, as with all of the LEGO Super Mario sets. The Whomp looks fantastic and is not really in proportion with Mario. Whomps are typically super big, especially with the ones that are on top of Whomp's Fortress. And the Lava Buddy appears in Bowser's Castle and the Thwomp Drop, so these are pretty common if you happen to get all of the Mario sets eventually. The translucent orange is pretty cool, as you see throughout this set and all of the lava themed sets. So if you happen to go across this level as a supplementary part to your overall LEGO Super Mario course, you go across the lava bridge with the tile portion right there. You can't click Mario in, so make sure you stick well with that and don't mess up too badly. Don't fall off like I did, because that happens pretty easily. And once you defeat the Whomp with a couple of smacks to the back, as you know from the Mario franchise, you can activate the P-Switch. And the P-Switch allows you to get a bunch of coins. And the other cool play functionality here allows you to get a second Koopa shell. So if you put the Lava Buddy on the edge right there, or really any enemy in general, you can knock the Koopa shell into the enemy and then destroy them that way. So this is like the other sets in a way where you're getting a bunch of supplementary things to add to your level. This one is 133 pieces for $20, and like the Boomer Bill Barrage is 132 pieces and has a retail price of $30. So it's one piece less and you're spending $10 more. So now that I have my hand on the Whomps Lava Trouble, seeing how much stuff I get out of that compared to the Boomer Bill Barrage, I really can't understand why the Boomer Bill Barrage is $30. I don't get it. I don't. So if you're deciding between those two in any capacity, go with the Whomps Lava Trouble. It's so much better than the Boomer Bill Barrage, both in play functionality and what you get as a physical product. Now, giving both of those a run for its money is the next set. It's set number 71363, the Desert Pokey. And you know I'm not a fan of the desert type levels, but this is pretty cool because of the play functionality here. How could you destroy a Pokey in Lego form? And it's a very unconventional way that does not happen in Mario. You use a giant platform with a mallet to destroy the Pokey, which is very weird, but very cool. So you input Mario into that little section right there, and you can literally spin them all around, and make sure you keep track of where the different sections of the Pokey go, because they're going to launch all throughout your room. Like, if you use a good amount of force, you can thwap it across to, like, anywhere. It's a very satisfying feeling you got right there. So what's cool about the Pokey build is that there's actually rails that line up the entire Pokey in the back. So like when you're moving it around, it kind of shimmies around a little bit, which a Pokey does in the game. So that's pretty cool. And it keeps everything in line. So that way you're not constantly having to readjust everything and making sure it doesn't tip over if you happen to knock your table or want to move the set as a whole. Like, it's not 100% secure, but it's secure enough that it does the job. And in this set, you also get Monty Mole, which the Pokey face and the Monty Mole face are printed. So there's that. Totally fine. Monty Mole seems like an odd addition here, but you know, if you don't get the gift with purchase that's available, the Monty Mole and Super Shroom, then this is your only way that you're going to get Monty Mole, which, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's 180 pieces, so the price to part ratio is not too bad at all. I could have done, like I've said with all of these sets so far, with like one more enemy in there if you're spending that amount of money, but as it stands right there, it's pretty good. And reviewing these two sets really puts into perspective the Piranha Plant Power Slide and the Boomer Bill Barrage, man. Like, those two sets just don't seem as worth it compared to the Desert Pokey and the Wamps Lava Trouble. I mean, the Piranha Plant Slide is a really cool sub-mini game you can play. It's its own very unique thing that is not from Mario, so it's definitely a Lego thing. You definitely have some valuable parts in there with the rails, and you have the additional time block. That's great. But in terms of adding just overall fun to your level, go with the Desert Pokey, go with the Whomp Lava Trouble. That's going to be your best bet to add something to your level and display it on a shelf even, and work out that much better. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of guidance when you're deciding what to buy on August 1st for the LEGO Super Mario line. And I hope you've been enjoying these video reviews overall. There's even more Mario hotness coming your way here on Beyond the Brick. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and stay tuned for even more LEGO Mario news in the future.